You know what I can't stand, bro? People who roast another human being over a hairline. Okay? Like, people always tell me, Cash, get a new barber. Bitch! It's fucking genetics. How the fuck can I help that? You know what I'm talking about? So it annoys the fuck out of me, dude. Because it gets to the point to where it's funny, right? But then niggas just keep on just I can't even just do a regular picture. And I had to look at my hairline before I even post a picture on Twitter. Come think, oh, okay, it's gonna make my hairline look bad to these people. Y'all look at that nigga hairline more than a bitch do. You feel me? And exaggerate the shit. Look at this picture right here. We all know a nigga hairline go back there. You know, so I do not understand why people are so amused by a nigga hairline and blaming on barbers, dog. You feel me? Get your new barber, Cash, your barber trash. I go to a high-end barber, that barber fuck your head up. Like, dog, it's genetics, bro. If you're a barber, you know what I'm talking about, bro. You feel me? It's genetics, but we all got weaknesses, y'all. This is a highly requested video from a couple of you guys on Twitter. Let's get to it.
Over the years, LeBron James has proven to be one of the best basketball players of our generation.
He proven to be the best.
And one of the greatest athletes of all time. But his hairline has not. Today we're going to be taking a look at the transformation of LeBron James over the years. We're going to try to
God damn, that nigga shit bad up there. Fuck!
Find out what the problem was.
That nigga shit faded. Oh yeah, man. I remember this right here, guys. That was bad. That was the last time we seen LeBron James show his hairline, bro. That right there, it was bad, bro. He was in his 20s, y'all. I think in the 20s, right? Bad, bro. That is, yeah, man. You need some milk to grow up there, man. It's bad. You need to get that shit fertilized. Yeah.
And so forth.
That shit
but before
is
I get
bad,
into all
bro.
of that,
I would have done exactly. I would have got serious just like him. My shit was like that.
Top of our comment section.
Well, listen, guys, let me tell you something, all right? When my shit start to evaporate and shit up all up here, man, when that shit got getting thin up here, cause my brother got it, bro. I'm gonna go spend some bread on too to get my shit fixed, man. I'm still in my 20s, man. I'm 26 years old, bro. I don't need my shit fading like that now. Now it can keep receding. But when that right here, bro, yeah, man, yeah.
Video that's free money every time you tune in. All you have to do is drop a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn your post notifications on by hitting the bell, giving you the greatest opportunity to win that each and every single day. And I also want to mention that if you do not drop a like on this video right now, your phone will explode. Do you really want that to happen? I do not think you do, so you should definitely drop a like on transformation.
Yeah, man, my phone had to explode, bro. You did some LeBron, man. What the fuck you want me to do?
I did want to mention that I am a LeBron James fan over every single NBA player of all time. But he definitely deserves some clowning based on this because it's just getting ridiculous at this point. But it's not always been that way. And I figured this would be a good video for you guys to basically see the transformation of him over the years.
You're not a true fan, boy. You cross sides, man.
Honestly, back when he was in high school or earlier on in his NBA career, whether he wore a headband or not, it wasn't really worth noting. I mean, it honestly wasn't that bad, but as his career actually, went along, it progressively got worse and worse and worse, and he actually recently took to Instagram to express his jealousy of former and brand new teammate Dwayne Wade and the fact that his hair looks nothing like LeBron James and is actually perfect even though he's older.
Yo, is it not fair that he could grow his hair like that?
You talking about me? Are you guys talking about me growing my hair like that? No.
It's really not fair, man. It's really not fair, man. Trust me, LeBron. When I cut this shit here off, bro, I'm gonna get so many roasts, man. I know how it feels, bro. You gifted down there. You gifted in basketball. I'm talking to me. I don't know about him. We got weaknesses in life, y'all. So what's your weaknesses? Some of you guys got weaknesses. All you guys got weaknesses.
What?
So even with LeBron James himself actually clowning the situation, this is proof that it's not really a sensitive subject. I mean, he knows it himself that even in his younger days, it wasn't the best, but it progressively got worse and worse and worse. Yeah, he's had it touched up, he's tried out different hairstyles, but nothing necessarily worked. So like I said, we're going to take a look at everything from the beginning of his career till now, and possibly even predict the future. So make sure you guys stick around.
Stop that, boy.
At the end of his high school
Stop
career
that.
in 2002, entering the NBA in 2003. At this point in time, this was basically when he was finally getting mainstream coverage on the covers of magazines and basically gaining all the hype of being the quote-unquote chosen one. At this point in time, his hairline definitely wasn't worth clowning about. Nobody really made any remarks about it, but leading up until his first NBA Finals appearance in 2007, so 2004, 5, and 6, leading up to this, it progressively started getting worse, and as all that NBA attention was on him, everybody started recognizing the situation as bad and started...
Because, let me tell you what, alright, bro? You got insecure niggas, alright, who mad the fact that LeBron James passed their favorite player up, alright? They're mad the fact LeBron James is winning on the court and outside the court, alright? He's a good role model outside the court as well as on the court, okay? So, it making people mad the fact that they gotta find some flaws. You feel me? So they looking at a nigga hairline, bro. A hairline. Is that what y'all got for LeBron? Huh?
Based on the mockery of it on social media. Now, basically, at this point in time, something he actually did to mentally and
Kobe shit look like
cover
Vegeta.
up the situation was wear a headband every single game, but that didn't stop paparazzi or people in general from taking pictures of him off the court. So obviously he's not wearing a headband all of the time.
Look at Kobe shit. How come about roasting Kobe? Nigga, you can't even see this nigga. You can't even see this nigga shit. You see what I'm talking about, man?
But as it progressively
That
started
shit
getting
fading.
worse, social
Shit
media
fading
had
worse
some
than
fun
Kobe
with it,
fade.
and they were constantly calling him out. Obviously, being one of the greatest basketball players of all time, with the generation as it is right now, criticism is definitely due. That's just basically how the world works, and who knew that it would actually be criticizing something other than his game? Obviously, he's had some controversial situations in games where he didn't make the right decision, but everybody virtually knows LeBron James as a dominant player, one of the greatest to ever live, and you can critique his game one way or another, but at the end of the day, if
What, like motherfucking whoa!
basing all of the clowning off of, then that's definitely not an insult because he's just so good at the game. Now, up to this point, LeBron James has arguably never declined in terms of his skill at basketball. But from this point on of 2007, his first ever finals appearance against the San Antonio Spurs, this is when noticeable changes started occurring, leading up to his first stint with the Miami Heat. At that point in time of him actually joining Miami was when things started getting way out of hand, pretty ridiculous in my opinion, and like I said, I'm a LeBron James fan over it all, but this is when I started recognizing that he can't ever take that headband off. It's just getting insane. And from this point on, it just progressively got worse and worse and worse. And like I said, his basketball play,
That's how my shit looks, bro. Low key, bro. I had his hair here, bro. My shit thinned out right here too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't tell yet, alright, man. But I know how it feels, though. I know how it feels, bro.
arguably has gotten better. He got more efficient over the years. His stats virtually stayed the same or improved. But his hairline itself honestly started declining and just getting worse as the years went on. At the end of Game 6 in the 2013 NBA Finals, everybody knows because this was such a historic moment in NBA.
Wet like motherfucker, whoa!
The Miami Heat were going up against the San Antonio Spurs, and basically all hope was lost at this point in time. But with all the criticism LeBron James faced, you could see that he took it all out on this game itself, basically taking over in the fourth quarter and bringing the Miami Heat back, in which it actually set up Ray Allen for one of the most clutch shots in NBA history, if not the most clutch shot, that actually sent the Miami Heat in the...
You haters hear that? You haters hear that? He set up Ray Allen. He brought the team back for a quarter. I don't want to talk no more.
Game 7 against the San Antonio Spurs, in which they ended up winning the NBA championship because of all of this. But the key point that was revolving around this story itself was LeBron James' headband got knocked off, and from this point on, when that actually happened, he never put it on throughout the rest of the game, and never actually really returned to wearing it once he actually left the Miami Heat and joined the Cleveland Cavaliers once again. He basically ditched that look overall. He basically said, you know what, whatever, my hairline is getting ridiculous, but I don't really care about the criticism anymore. I have nothing left to prove.
Live life,
I
man.
basically won multiple
The
championships.
girl beautiful.
multiple
I mean,
franchises.
why
There's
does it
just no
matter?
point in me caring about my look any longer.
The haters can't
Obviously,
touch
I'm
it.
getting
What's
older.
up?
My career is still at its peak. There's no point in me actually worrying about the critics, and that's basically how his mindset has been throughout his entire career. But he never really ditched that headband because I feel like that was the only thing that he was insecure about. But it got to the point where it didn't matter anymore. He accomplished everything he needed to be.
Bro, that's how I'm telling you, that's how I feel, y'all. You gotta remember, I used to come in here with my cap on all the time. I stopped that shit, bro. I said, man, fuck these niggas, bro. Fuck these niggas, bro. They ain't going to bed with me. When I'm in bed, coming up and do my thing with my girl, I ain't worried about you trolls, man. And this right here is a fake hairline. That's fake. You know what I mean? You got to see it, bro. Like if you look closer, bro, like this right here is real hair, right? It's dark, but you know, like I said fake hairline, but you know the regrowth treatment, it's not growing like the exact same green as the regular. Yeah, I examined all this shit. Yeah, man, cause I might have to get it. Who knows? You know what I mean? So if you look closely, you see how dark it is back here. But then you go to the Bryce right here. This right here is his new hair. This is actually real hair, but it just you know, since he got the regrowth treatment, the surgery thing, it's not growing at the exact same rate and exact same thickness as the regular hair. You know, so yeah.
Up there with the greats, and he didn't really care any longer. But from that point on, his hairline did get worse and worse and worse, especially as of recently. Once he joined the Cleveland Cavaliers again, things just kind of went really, really downhill. I mean, obviously, like I've said, he's tried out different hairstyles, grown out beards, just tried to cover it up in general in any way, shape, or form possible, and even try to have it touched up itself, but it always gets bad, and there's always, you know, basically attention on it, and I don't see it ever getting better. People argue that he should just go bald, pull a Michael Jordan or Charles Barkley or anything like that, but I don't know if he's necessarily going to do that. I feel like he's not ready to give it up. I wouldn't either, but at the end of the day, it's progressively gotten worse and worse and worse, and who
It
knows
actually got
what the
better
future
since the
really
surgery,
holds
dog.
for LeBron James' hairline. He's got a couple years left in the NBA. He's one of the biggest stars on the planet, so I know that he's not going to be leaving mainstream coverage anytime soon, so definitely we're going to be able to see the transformation over the next couple of years. But let me know in the comment section down below what you think of all of this and LeBron James himself. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, we pin an Amazon gift card on the top of every single video. That means free money every time.
Y'all can hate on LeBron James all y'all want, but we all know greatness. All right, and when people see greatness, they like to see the downfall of greatness. They like to see the person's flaws. You feel me? It is what it is, man. People ain't hate on Kobe like that. People ain't hate on Jordan like that. Greatness. I'm gonna tell you guys, bro, sit here and appreciate greatness while here. Because when he's gone, bro, he's gone. We might not even see greatness for years after LeBron James leave. Yeah, Giannis doing his thing, but we don't know how long they're gonna last. LeBron James he don't get injured. He go to finals every year. Appreciate greatness, y'all. That's all I'm telling y'all, man. All right? And it's facts. That's why LeBron's the GOAT.